I'll just say we have an enormous amount of data. We just don't have anybody in power who's willing to acknowledge it. And we have not only published peer-reviewed studies, so they're over, I think at this point, they're probably 3,600 published peer-reviewed studies showing adverse reactions to these shots. One of the big tells is the disability data. So in the third quarter of 2021, so this is about 8-9 months following the rollout of the COVID shots, the people in the healthiest sector of our country, the working class, the 18 to, I think it's 55-year-olds, disabilities went up 40%, which is shocking. It was, there's all sorts of, it's like worse than World War II or something.
Oh my gosh.
We have autopsy data. We have,
is that real? By the way, Doc, forgive me. I'll pause on that one. We've all heard, oh, they're pulling out blood clots that are 2 feet long. I mean,
the thing is,
fable?
There's no upside to coming out with this information and going public with it, as I can attest to. And there's a reason so few are doing it. So I believe them. I mean, they've got visuals. I don't know what else it could be. I've never embalmed somebody, but, there's just no upside to coming out with all this stuff. It's just, you're subjecting yourself to a lot of heat. So I just have to believe the people that are coming out.
Okay. So the autopsy data and keep going. Sorry, I interrupted you, but we were talking about disabilities. We were talking about
disability. There's life insurance data. There's data looking at the people, dropping dead on the athletes that are dropping dead.
Myocarditis.
Myocarditis. And one other point I want to make about the myocarditis is, so myocarditis is sort of a difficult diagnosis to make. The only way you can definitively make it is by doing a cardiac MRI, which very few people order or do, or doing a cardiac biopsy. So it's primarily by symptoms. And there may be some other, there may be some markers on blood work and that sort of thing, but not always. So what I'm concerned about is these babies getting these shots, because the CDC actually does acknowledge that there's an increased risk of myocarditis and boys from age 12 to 17. They acknowledge that in writing. But have they even studied the babies? Because the babies can't tell you they have chest pain. And unless you are doing cardiac MRIs or cardiac biopsies on them, you have no idea if they're getting myocarditis. And if they get myocarditis, it can leave a scar on the heart, which then leads to a lifelong increased risk of sudden cardiac death.
Oh my gosh.
That has not been looked at.